Alright guys, hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the Omni-Crab and today we are playing Battle Cats. Now today's quite the interesting stage because it's just like the River City Ransom collab, where it says there's a collab event right here, Carabet, Cat Awakens, and Final Boss Strikes. And it looks like they're both only on for a day, which is strange, but I don't see any tag for like the boss, no, not the boss, for the collab, or like from what franchise it's from. There's no banner. So I'm really confused on what this collab is from. One of those weird ones, just like River City Collab, it did not say which game it was from. I mean, of course the game was just called River City Collab, but it was very unspecific. Like, there's no, well, I guess that was less weird than this one because this one had even less. But only 30 energy, usually that's like the sign that even they want like brand new players, noobs, to play this kind of stage. So it'll probably just be the kind you want rushers for. So, just gonna send out Kunio-kun whenever those guys make it to the base. And it's funny because I say those guys when that's actually the name of the character. It would seem like I'm just referring to the enemy walking over there. Yeah, always explain your jokes, guys. But here he is, Kunio-kun. He's kind of fun because, like, he's a normal tanky unit with a decent attack rate. Oh, this collab is that boss. Yeah, he can one-shot a lot of different things. There's not a lot that's going to survive this guy. So, I've actually played against this boss in a non-collab stage once, so that's kind of confusing. But I remember that very early on into the game, probably the same time last year. So I just got Carabet Cat. Alright, I think I'm starting to recognize this collab just because I've seen that enemy in the game before. Which makes it even weirder for me, because, you know, usually they can't use collab units, you know, outside of collabs just because of the way they work. So, very, very weird collab. If anyone could explain it in the comments. But Carabet Cat, he's an idol. When they transform, you won't believe their eyes. Okay, so it's kind of like the Ultra Souls where you get them to level 10 and they get bigger. And whoa, astounds all those who lay their eyes upon it. Okay, so I'm going to get them to level 30. And they have an area now as opposed to single. So it looks like the first form is probably just going to be the normal cat meat shield. Are they good? Probably. I mean, to be fair, these meat shields can't be bad or good, but with no immunities, you'll never use them. And then Mega Cat. That thing is massive. Alright, and they're charging that attack. Will it be just as big? We'll see later. I actually want to get to the true form before I use that, because there's an awakened stage. So Crescendo, Veteran, and then Crescendo, probably Insane. By this point in the game, you've probably played a lot of, like, awakened stages, and they're all formatted pretty similar, you know. The first stage is a veteran, and they're kind of hard. It's kind of funny because you don't have to be a veteran to beat a veteran stage. Like, you learn how to beat that difficulty very early on. Like, maybe without Ubers, you have to be a little bit more skilled, but I'm not, because I just use Ubers. So, I don't know, veteran always seemed like a weird difficulty to give it, because that makes it sound like it's going to take a lot of skill, when really it's not that hard anymore. It probably used to be hard, but, like, you know, at this point, it's just not like that anymore. Especially with how many units you get, even veteran stages, like, everything is so old that it's power crept. So, if it's just the same thing as that gauntlet I played once, where they were actually a really cool, like, enemy to fight, they were very hard, too. I had to, like, time Hayabusas. It was before I started my channel, even. But if we're going to start here on veteran, I'm assuming this one will just be the exact same thing, but maybe with, like, gory blacks or something. So, gotta bring my Hayabusa. Aku Researcher is also one of my favorite critters just because they're very fast. You know, they're very fast and they can get crits out pretty decently. And their cooldown is really good. So, boom, just gonna activate that attack and then start spawning things. So, boom, alright. Just send out that Aku Researcher. Can you kill him quickly before anything comes out? Alright, he's just working on it. It kind of looks like a Minecraft-like player, just with the pickaxe, just going ham. But boom, he actually does hit the crit, and another version comes out. Not really sure what changed. Actually, now that I think about it, it's really funny that there even is another version, because it's not like you could get any harder than the first version, you know? Like, for the amount of damage they could add, it's basically the same amount of, like, you can't survive amount of damage, you know? I don't know if you get what I mean, but, like, the first one already does so much damage, and it's a metal enemy, that it kind of doesn't matter if they're a metal enemy with more health and they have even more damage. You already weren't going to survive. Like, yeah, look, it's even one-shotting Fonoa. Luckily, things like Courier are super broken, so it doesn't really matter if they die. But I would like to kill that boss, and I kind of wonder what the second stage is going to have. Maybe more metal enemies? I don't know, but this does look like a pretty interesting collab. Kind of wish I could have seen this unit in more stages, but back in the time, like, back then when I really don't know what gauntlet it is either, that this Carabet cat boss appears in, it was actually really difficult. It was pretty fun to, like, really test out how to beat a stage that hard, because I was not that good. Like, at that time, I couldn't even kill, like, a single snow doge without, like, dedicated attackers. Although that's because they were traitless, and, you know, beginning of the game, you've got, like, absolutely no counters for traitless enemies. So, boom, although now I have tons, you know. Boulder Cat, maybe? Yeah, I'll just send him out after every blast. I think he'll survive. It's one of the most curious things ever to see an enemy that can kill Boulder Cat, because that means they need to be able to kill him instantly, you know? Like, if anyone's played the Cybear Revenge stage that's on about now, whenever there's big events like that, they have the Cybear's Revenge stage on. It can kill the Boulder Cat in one shot. It doesn't even take two, and it's so weird to just see him die, you know? Like, it's weird to think he even has a death animation. So, boom, alright, just spend that leadership. I'm starting to run out, you know, I play this game a lot. So, boom, alright. Crescendo, Insane, what'll it have? Will it still have both of them come out, or will it just skip to the main boss? We'll see. Alright, okay, so there it is. Just skipping to the main boss. Just gonna send you out. Sadly, we don't even get to test if he would have died or not. And, okay, so there's a Doge Black. Funnily enough, that's what I thought they'd have in the first stage. But it does make sense that that'd be the harder one. So, boom, a lot of money, too. So, boom, alright. I don't want to spawn, like, Hayabusa or anything strong until I have a clear path to the boss. So, whoa! That, at least the animation, covers the entire stage. That is absolutely crazy. It looks awesome, but, like, pretty threatening. And it looks like the recharge time is, at the very least, a lot quicker than the other one was. So, wow. That tells you how weak the enemies are when a tank lasts that long. So, boom, alright. Gonna want to kill these guys pretty quick, but yeah, everything just gets wiped out the second it attacks, which, to be fair, is a pretty fun stage mechanic. But that being said, it's also a very hard one to beat, because, you know, it'll just insta-kill everything. What are you supposed to do? So, I mean, usually people just beat it with, like, Metal and Survive, you know, just like Metal Cat and, like, Ji Shang-Chi, but that doesn't, like, beat the other enemies in the stage, so I can see why you wouldn't do that. So, boom, alright, we've made it to the base, and I think we've defeated it. I always like to beat both stages, even if I got the true form at the first stage, because it's a 5% chance. You could, of course, use Gold CPU and Treasure Radar to get it first try, but I like beating both stages because it's fun and 30 cat food. So, let's go find Carabet Cat. I was about to search up in the cat dictionary for something, but I realized they have literally not a single defining characteristic. So what do they gain? Do they gain a targeting? No. Okay, so they just gain color. Hopefully they gain, like, more stats. We'll have to see. I wonder if this cat's good, because, like, a cat version of an enemy that big with that kind of attack should be awesome. Especially because you can use them in 4-star stages. But, I don't know. You know, special cats, especially collab cats, have a very bad history with being very bad. You know? Or, I guess that'd make a good history with being bad? No, okay. Either way, they're very bad, but this guy looks amazing. I gotta wonder what franchise this is from, because it's under Collab, so, like, probably they had to put it under Collab because it was in collaboration with something, but I just don't know what. So if you know, leave it in the comments down below, and thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. Oh, look, there's, like, tons of cats under there. Wow. Alright, so this is more like Carabet cats. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thank you so... Well, first I gotta watch this. Man, that attack animation will never get old. But it also covers the entire screen. Like, I need to see the battle, and it doesn't go away after a little bit. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching the video all the way through. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, that's all the support I could ever ask for. If you really enjoyed the content, want me to make more like it, please feel free to like this video. Leave a comment down below what you would like me to change my Battle Cats Officers Club badge to. Last time they said Manic Lion because I beat that stage, so I'd assume the next one up is Carabet Cat. But hey, I want to see what you guys put down there. Thank you so much for watching the video and enjoying the content. I hope you continue to enjoy my content, and I hope you have an amazing day. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next one. That's about it for now. Your favorite Omni-Crab, signing out.